I have just discovered this little bit of paper here on my wall. So like with most things, it just disappeared into the background. But I saw it today and it is a list of my goals for 2026. So I thought I would go through it here so that you can have a little bit of a look at goal setting and what that looks like in real time. So we are a quarter of the way through the year. It's been 3 months and I've actually achieved quite a few of these goals, even though I forgot about this list and forgot that it existed. So I've actually achieved 6 goals out of the 20 that I had for 2026, which I didn't realize. So I've achieved about a quarter of the goals, just over a quarter of the goals in a quarter of the year, which is really fun. I'm wondering if that should be a way to measure that, is to try to do a quarter every quarter, but we'll see how that plays out. So why was I able to achieve my goals even though I forgot about this bit of paper and wasn't looking at it? The reason is because of a couple of things. One is I put a lot of intention into the goals that I set. I knew that they were all things that were really achievable for me and that I am really interested in doing. Like, I have a lot of passion behind the goals that I've set. And so I knew that they were things that were for me that I was going to follow through on. Another reason is that I made it really sustainable. So the bit of paper that I have been looking at for the first 3 months of the year is on my wall and it has all the months sectioned out for the year. Now, when I put on there, I split up all the goals and I looked at what do I actually think is really achievable per month? How much time and effort do I think those things will take, and how much time and effort do I think I have to put towards them? And so that dictated what I had each month and how much I had in each month as mini goals and steps towards other goals. I also, when I did this, I really looked at, is there times of the year that I'm going to be away? Is there times where I may have shorter work weeks because of birthdays all piling up together? Am I going to be doing a lot of these things during the Christmas season? Or is that when I'm going to be starting to wind down a lot? And so I took these things into consideration with my time and my energy and what I can actually give to my business throughout the year when planning these little mini goals. And just knowing and trusting and building that tool of trusting myself to follow through, knowing that I will take action and I will take any action, and really, really breaking those goals down into mini steps of what is one thing I can do today? What is 10% that I can do today? What is something that I'm really passionate about right now and that I have a lot of energy to work on? And can I just follow through with that, knowing that when I'm passionate about my other goals, I'll also follow through with them? Where are the deadlines and where are the things that I need to work on regardless of how I feel about them? And so taking into consideration all those things, that really dictated then how I broke up my months and how I broke up my weeks and into my days as well. Now, this is something that I teach during my workshops around goal setting. So if you're interested in that, comment goals below and I will talk to you about it. I'll let you know when they're coming up. But that's basically the formula behind it. And it's been a weird start to the year in terms of business. There has been stuff going on in my personal life, there has been stuff going on with my health, and it has meant that I have not showed up nearly as much as I thought that I would in the way that I thought that I would. But because I built up this tool of taking action, of trusting myself to follow through, and being able to create really, really sustainable goals for myself and a sustainable pace, which is super important, it means that I was able to achieve 6 out of 20 of my goals in the first 3 months of the year, and even go above and beyond with some of those, like with the YouTube, of having a collaboration, of creating a mini series, things that I hadn't even thought of when I set these goals to start with. And so that's my little goals reflection around how to create sustainable goals, how to really have intention behind them, and how to set yourself up in a way where you are able to create the life that you want to have and go after the things that make your life whole and nourishing and full for you every single day. So I love goal setting. Goal setting is my jam, and I've gotten really, really good at it. So if you ever have any questions, pop into my DMs, ask me about it. But also just follow along. I will continue to post more videos talking about goal setting, and I think it's just this little piece of magic that once you can unlock it, anything is seriously possible. And I know that sounds like a cliche, but it is so true.